down the street in my 6'4". Just like that, somebody turned off the rain and the sun come out.
I'm your huckleberry.
Hey everybody, you don't know me, but I'm on TV, so you can trust me.
It's kind of my point.
All right, you ready? Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the This Is Tampa podcast with
Rob.
and
Synthia.
Jen.
Oh!
We're off to a great start. And our guest today is Doublemint Sitting. It's a very popular agency in the Tampa area. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
So I'm Synthia with an S, and this is Gabby with an I, and we're the owners of Doublemint Sitting. Doublemint Sitting is Tampa's #1 babysitting agency, and we are the only agency without
Membership fees.
and booking fees.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I know you're busy girls, so thank you so much. It's an honor to have you.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, of course. So what are we going to be talking about today? Rob, you got any ideas over there?
Oh, well, you know, obviously, we want to learn more about these two and their business and their background, how they came to be in this business, which is interesting. Then we got non-Florida man, obviously, the story,
right.
which is going to be a touch off of one we did previously, like an update. And then we have our main topic today is celebrities
Yes.
in Tampa, from Tampa. They live here now. Maybe they were from somewhere else before, whatever. They got Tampa attached to them some way, shape, or form.
Tampa's on the map.
Yes.
And then we'll talk about anything new we experienced in the last week locally. And
It's never a dull moment here.
that's good.
We can write a book.
There we go. I
That's
like
good.
it.
This
Awesome.
could be a chapter in your book.
Oh, we have lots.
We have a whole book
The
in
podcast
the store.
chapter.
There's another business for you.
Yeah, right?
All right, well, let's get into it then. So let's start with the non-Florida man story. Rob, you got a good story over there for us?
Well, it's more of an update.
Okay.
As you know, this is the weekend. Are you guys familiar with the Storm Area 51 thing that was going on?
Not really. I was going to try to pretend and know that it was
No.
No idea.
Well, let me give you the background.
Okay.
So, I guess 2 months ago now, the guy posted it on Facebook.
Oh, no, just kidding.
So you have heard of it.
evacuation.
Only 2
so
years
he
ago.
created this event. It said they wanted people to storm Area 51 to get the answers
Is that
once
the
and for
alien
all.
area?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
you do know.
I do know. See, I did know.
All
You weren't
along.
even familiar with that part?
I don't know anything you're talking about.
Okay, well, Area 51 supposedly is where they house the aliens. You know, that's where it's a big base, and they do some high level classified stuff there. So this guy created this event. 2 million people signed up for it to storm the gates. Now at the gate it says you will be shot. You know, unauthorized access. You will be.
People believe it.
shot.
They do it anyway.
Right. So they're there now. This weekend. It's finally
It's like a whole
come.
weekend event.
Yeah, it's kind of turned into a.
Are we free? Let's go.
Let's hop on a
Let's all
plane.
go.
Okay, we gotta keep the Florida people out of the news.
Right,
you know?
we are not involved
This
on
is a
this one.
non-Florida
Not
man
these
story,
Florida
so
people.
we gotta keep the Florida people out of the news. Even though there's probably 50% of them are from Florida, who knows? But yeah, they're there now. It's kind of turned into a Burning Man type of event. He kind of backtracked and said, let's make it a music event in some of these towns. And one of the towns there's 54 people that live in this town. That is where they're hosting this staging point or festival. But now the guy's backed out of that. So the only thing, this guy keeps backing out of everything. So he likes to start shit and then just disappear, off the face of the planet. So
Like an alien.
yeah, maybe he is an alien.
Following the
Maybe he's
theme.
That's all.
he wants to get his
It's all relative.
he wants to get his aliens out of there. Here's a little snippet I just found on
Who has the time to do this?
these crazy people.
want you to say,
They're
I'm
like
mad
our
as hell,
age,
and I'm not
yeah.
going to take it anymore.
Yeah.
We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And if we win this day, the 20th of September will no longer be known as a completely unknown day. It was a day that the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. We're going to... I can't do it. I'm out. I can't do this. I'm so glad.
Yeah, for sure. Done.
Sure, but I can't because I have a lot to live for and I've got to go. I have this HelloFresh meal, peaches, cottage cheese. If you serve it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
snap. Look at what happened.
Man. So this is happening though. Tomorrow we'll all be watching the news.
Yeah,
Wait
this is
to
happening.
That's right now. It's today. It's the 20th.
Oh, is it today?
Yeah, well, it starts today. It's
Oh
supposed to be
my
like.
gosh, we
the
need a
whole
live
weekend.
feed or something.
Yeah.
What
You
city
wanna-
is this in?
Oh, Nevada.
It's some unknown place in Nevada.
Yeah, there's people there.
Let's see. Yeah, they're camping out. They got their tents.
Oh
They got-
my gosh. Well, by the time this podcast airs, we'll all know what happened.
Yeah,
There won't be many
probably.
people to watch it after this.
No, none of those people will be listening. Oh my god.
I think there was like, because this is given like up to date info. This was 44 minutes ago. I think I read that there was already like tens of thousands of people there.
Oh my god.
People really do this, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, we all have our hobby.
I guess
I
so.
imagine a lot of people are there just to party, you know, put their, like that guy had a tinfoil hat on.
Oh my.
You know,
To each his own.
they're gonna get it. They're gonna party.
mean-
The one guy said he had like 60
look at
beers and 8 gallons of gas and was there to have a good time.
Wow.
So he was just there for a party.
He's
All right.
tailgating.
Okay,
He's
he's tailgating.
Yeah.
All right.
alien
Yeah. Don't get shot.
Save ET from the government.
Yeah. look
Oh
at-
my
some people are serious
God.
about
Wow,
that.
okay.
Detained as doesn't gathered. I know they arrested one guy already.
Oh my god. Well,
So out of the know.
yeah,
Well,
this
now
is
you know.
interesting.
Way to go,
glad I
Rob.
came
Way
today,
to
Rob.
find that
Now you
story.
got
That's a good one. I love it. Well, going from aliens to babysitting. I don't know if those relate, but let's hop into it. So, Gabby and Synthia, tell me a little bit about Doublemint Sitting.
We are Tampa's best kept secret.
I
for
like
sure.
it.
So Doublemint Sitting happened on accident.
Oh.
And we were both in school to be, well, I was in school to be an FBI agent, and I did lots of undercover work. And Gabby,
I was going to school for criminology and sociology, so not at all the same
No.
realm.
and I was working in the girls' house at the Joshua House, which is a foster home for abused and neglected children starting at ages 6, and it goes all the way up to when they age out at 18. And Gabby was working in the boys' house, and one day we met halfway in the field, and we had a campfire with no fire. We just started
It's like our
talking.
meeting area.
And within 2 weeks, we were like, are we best friends? And so we became besties.
Sweet.
And back then, when we were 20 and 19, we could barely pay our rent. You know, working at a foster home, it's not about the money at all. And so we started babysitting on the side, and one thing led to another. We had 6 clients that needed us, and there was only 2 of us. So we brought in a friend, and we brought in a cousin. And we're like, well, this is cool. People are coming to us for babysitting. Clearly, Tampa needs a babysitting facelift. And we didn't Google anything. We had no idea what this was going to come about. And here we are on September 20th, 2019, and we have donated over $25,000 to charities.
Wow.
We were Small Business of the Year. We got our first
Good
proclamation
for you.
when we were young entrepreneurs. We have done public speaking at schools. We have done endless amount of charity events, and we now are in 9 cities throughout the state of Florida.
Wow, that's so impressive.
We have over 200 sitters. We were the first agency.
200?
Yeah, 200. We were the first agency that brought on male babysitters to our team. And since then, other agencies have picked up on it.
And we coined the term bro sitters, so all of
Bro
our boy sitters are
sitters.
called bro
Bro
sitters.
That's yours? That's you.
So families would literally call and say, "Hi, can I have a bro to come to my house?" We're like, "Yeah, of course."
There you go. Some people are like,
Good idea.
do you have any sis sitters?
Yeah, like,
So
that's the new one.
it's not just a babysitter around
Yes, bro and sis.
here. Yeah, because we're family at
Yes.
Doublemint.
Aw.
And so that's how Doublemint Sitting came about, and we started in our living room, I guess, and here we are with a work phone and a website and a whole
And a whole
team
lot of other
and
stuff.
Yeah. Oh my
It was all an accident.
gosh, that's incredible. How long ago was that you got started?
So technically, it was 5 years ago that we started it.
Wow.
Just like the thought process behind it. On paper, with all the business stuff and all the fun stuff you have to fill out, and all the tax
Right.
forms and all that stuff. That's been 3 years. We had our third birthday in August.
Oh my
August 4th.
gosh.
We
Blowing
turned 3.
up.
Yep.
From that to
Yeah.
200.
Wow, well,
So we look
happy
at, like,
birthday.
Thank you.
We look at our Facebook, like time lapse, and it's like, oh, we would do a Facebook post that Doublemint Sitting has 30 girls, or we,
Wow.
and then we look at it and we're like, oh my God, that was only
at our-
3 years ago, and now we're at over
Wow.
200.
Yeah,
So
that's amazing
Yeah.
though.
We're
How
growing.
do you
It's so
contend
great.
with like care.com and those
So-
traditional like much larger
Care.com is, we don't even see it as a competitor really. Care.com, everyone knows it's worldwide. They're in like hundreds of states, but you lose that personal touch. So you just put in your request online, and then you have to do the interviewing, you have to do the background check, you have to do the work, and then you're defeated. Whereas you come to Doublemint Sitting and you just send in your request, and
We do
on
all
the
the hard
back
work for
end, we have done it all, and then we just present you with potential babysitters, and you choose.
Okay, so do you ever see yourself being as big as care.com?
No,
No? You're
No.
not?
no, we have no interest.
No, because we're really big.
I mean, you only went from 30 to 200 in
I know.
like 2 years.
Amazing.
I mean, if you keep on that pace, you're gonna
I mean,
have.
of course, we want to provide this service to other families, across the nation, but making it less personalized by just doing those kind of online
Yeah,
things.
no,
we
I
don't really
mean,
wanna
yeah,
lose
keeping
that.
your systems like
Market.
scaling it, just scaling it to that size, but keeping your core values and what you do as a company together.
Well, as a company, we've had a couple things happening. So we have some branch managers in different parts of the states that we're in, and so they are the ones that potentially will do the hiring and do the bookings and training the girls. So they are just an extension of us. They can make the same decisions. So ideally, we want a franchise. But at this point, we don't want to lose the personal touch of Doublemint Sitting, because we enjoy coming and being, responsible for the community events and meeting our clients and organizing all the fun stuff. And it's fun to,
We're not ready to let that go yet.
call the sitters up and say, let's go to coffee. We treat our sitters great. We do giveaways. We have a couple girls at the hockey game tonight and last week.
Wow.
So we take care of our girls, which
That's good. That's
Yeah.
important.
Very important.
That's culture.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gotta have
I'll
culture.
tell you, as a mom, I've used Doublemint Sitting before for a couple years now, and all your girls say nothing but the best things about you. It's true. It's true. I haven't heard that about everyone, so I think it speaks volumes of you, of how well you treat them and how well you take care of them.
You
and
treat
you
people
truly
the
have
way you
that.
want to be treated.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You've
they're
got
like
that
family to us, so.
Yes, that's what I
Without
was
them,
just
we
gonna
would not
say.
be Doublemint. So.
Yes, well, you guys are onto such great things. So, I mean, 3 years to go from 30 girls to 200, and now you've got bros. I mean, that's just
And
amazing.
growing.
And
And
growing.
we have granny nannies, so our sitters
Wow.
range from 17 years old, which is different because we're the only agency that allows high school sitters to be on our team. And we do that because some families request high school, mother's helper style. And then our oldest sitter is 64. So we have the granny nanny for the families that don't have grandmas in town. They
We can still have that touch.
want a granny nanny.
Yeah,
They get it.
that type
Like,
of.
So-
let me ask you, like the bro sitters, is that what you call it?
Bro sitter.
Bro sitters. So, do they take things like baseball gloves and a ball and stuff
Absolutely,
just
yeah.
in case the kid wants to play?
Yeah, so we tell all of our nannies, babysitters, and bro sitters to bring what we call them nanny bags. So essentially, you know
Mary
going
Poppins.
into it, going into the family, what age of the children, what they enjoy, so that you can kind of like custom tailor your bag to bring things that they would like. So especially the boys, they'll bring like frisbees and footballs and Legos and fun stuff for them to do, because then they can relate on a different level.
My nanny's never. Well, no.
And the kids are excited because they don't know what is the sitter going to bring this time, and sometimes they bring a cake to bake if the children don't have any allergies. So we do keep an eye on stuff like that.
Right.
Sounds like, I know we've had one girl, I don't know if I can say her name, from your agency come out, and they always say, oh, the gymnast, because when you send the profiles to the moms, at least for me, I got a profile of what she was interested in and what her background was.
Your kids know her as the
gymnast.
It's so fun. They want to do gymnastics with her. That's cute, and she'll do it with them.
Of course. So we have families that will pick a sitter based off what their profile. Like my girl loves cheerleading and arts and crafts and DIY projects, and so the sitters will bring something that the kids can remember them. So
that's incredible.
The bro sitters came about because we had a family, a single mom, and she was like, do you have any male influences that I could connect my son to? Dad's not in the picture, and we were like, yeah, we do. we do. So
we do now,
we texted our team and we said, whose boyfriend wants to work for us?
And that's,
there you go.
That's how it started, and they can, they can go and meet up with other nannies in the area. When one person hires us as a business, their neighbors know. So at any given time, there's 4 or 5 sitters on the same street.
Wow.
And so it's a Doublemint block party.
There you go.
Block party.
So we're all in that community.
or like different families will all have, the sitters take the kids to the same location. So like for example, on one night we've had like 3 families say, hey, take the kids to Sky Zone or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
And literally all the sitters and all the kids are all there, and it's another Doublemint party at
There
the
you
bounce
go.
house.
And the sitters can meet each other, and it builds friendships outside
Yeah.
of the babysitting agency. So.
Right. Wow, that is really cool. So your sitters can drive the children if the parents want them to.
Right.
Okay. And then do you go all over Tampa Bay and St. Pete, Pinellas? How far out do you go?
So our headquarters are here in Tampa, because that's where we started naturally, South Tampa. And now we have expanded to all the surrounding areas. So we do go as far as St. Pete, Clearwater. We go as far as, Lutz, Land O'Lakes, Odessa, Westwood Chapel. And then we go over to Brandon, Riverview, and Apollo Beach.
Oh my
so as far as the
gosh.
Tampa area, we kind of cover
You
that
cover
whole.
the whole.
Right.
But the business starts in Jacksonville, Tallahassee, and it sprinkles all the way to Miami.
Wow.
So families who are going, to Disney, they call us up, hey, do you have a sitter? Oh, we have a great team in Orlando. So families will take the sitters in Orlando to Disney with them, or if they're going to tailgate at the UF game, we have a Florida team, we have Jacksonville team, we have
There's
several
someone
teams.
everywhere. So you don't have to bring a nanny with you and pay for a plane ticket or any of that. You just have someone that you can trust.
And they've all been through the
awesome.
same training, they've done the same background check, they've done everything like our Tampa team.
Wow.
So we do the same process throughout the whole state of Florida.
That is
do
awesome.
do you ever, I guess, go back and like make them re-register or do like any type of?
So when
follow-up?
they officially become a member on our team, we do check-ins and we do yearly, we renew the background checks and we make sure that they're up to date with their CPR. If they're not up to date with their CPR, then they have to go and back to our training. So we have our spreadsheet of every sitter and expiration dates on when, we still do reference checks throughout the year to make sure that that sitter is performing at the level that we want. So now that we've scaled, it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of good work.
I can only
Is there
imagine.
anything like an Uber rating? Like you can rate the babysitter
Well,
like the.
After every time,
After every time a sitter leaves the house, the next day we check in with all the families and see how things went. Again, like it met our expectations, also met the families' expectations, and then we also handwrite thank you notes to all of our families. So after they use our service for the first time, they get a handwritten note to kind of confirm again if their experience was up to everyone's standards.
and people love that, and we are the ones that handwrite those thank you notes.
Wow.
And then they get a business card to put on their
There you
fridge.
go. That's such a
So-
great personal touch.
And every now and then, if we're babysitting like middle school age kids, we'll have the middle schoolers write a thank you note, and it will say, this was from a Doublemint kid.
Oh
So
my
the families like seeing how interactive we are with the families, and the parents are like, you taught my kid how to write a thank you note?
Oh.
Thanks. So
Oh my
They're
gosh.
Take it down to the mailbox and put
Yes,
it in.
they're
and-
learning so many life skills.
Right, exactly.
Life skills.
It doesn't stop just at babysitting. We go beyond that.
See, you're just expanding more and more. Oh my gosh.
Talking about life skills, we specialize with special needs, and we start as young as like 1-year-old special needs families, and we go up to age 31. So we do life skills with the teens and adult clients that we have with different special needs, and we're very active within the special needs community with the Gigi's Playhouse, Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay, Best Buddies. We were champions last year and raised over $10,000.
Oh my
Dang.
goodness.
So
That's incredible.
that
All
was
for continuing education and opening programs and just making
inclusion around the board.
community.
No wonder you guys are blowing it up.
Yeah, they are on
So
fire.
special
Oh my
needs
gosh.
and babies and kids are like our niche.
Oh, yes, that's a that's a need that
It's needed.
yeah. So, okay, well, what about like how you find your sitters? Where do you typically get your your crew from?
So, we are very lucky in the sense that we have an amazing team already in place. And so typically, we don't ever have to advertise for any reason as far as like we're hiring or we need to bring on new sitters. We can simply just send out a message to our team and say, hey girls or boys, do you have anyone who's interested? Do they meet our qualifications? They have to go through the same process as well, but simply just sending out that message to them. And all of a sudden we have like 100 messages back and like, yes, we have so many friends that want to join. They've just been waiting for the right moment. So
Then we go through and
weed them all out.
Yeah,
all
and
that
we
good
only
stuff.
bring on the best that we find from that group.
Yep,
but
good
we have
for you.
lots of sorority girls, which the families love. We have some of our sitters, their moms actually work for us.
It's like a whole family.
Really?
So
Yeah.
it's like the moms,
How
the kids.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
like one of our mature
Older.
sitters, her daughter and her son both work for us.
And she works for us.
She works for us.
Oh, you got the whole
The whole
family.
family. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, Doublemint family.
That's incredible. Oh
Send
my
them to
gosh.
Doublemint boot camp.
They go through our training and they're all certified by us.
Yeah. So speaking of all those programs that you work with, how are you involved with local charities, and do you do community events? What's your involvement like with those?
Very, very, very involved.
That's great.
Community
is everything.
Everything for us. It's kind of like it's the backbone of our business. Like we've been saying, the Doublemint's family. So we extend that out to our community as well. So yeah, it's definitely our biggest. We've had a couple really great events that we just had in the last couple weeks
Okay.
with a lot of organizations.
We're big believers that in life you need more than a paycheck.
Right.
And so we try to instill the community service aspect in the business by doing once a month a community service event. And if we can, we open up to the children, because when the children see their parents volunteer and do well, then that value is getting instilled in their family.
Right.
And if we can be that link to help these families teach their kids community service, then that's what we want.
That's
So,
incredible.
We've done the Ronald McDonald House as a team, and we open up to our families. We make dinner for them once a month. We just did a foster care event where we partnered with Connected Human and a local artist, Rasta. And he drew murals on the teen boys' bedrooms at the Joshua House.
Oh, how
And
cool.
we had about 50 volunteers come out, and we all painted with the foster kids hand in hand,
Wow.
which was awesome. And then we just had a Babes Beauty and Botox party.
Now you're talking language.
We had about
Vampire
20.
vampire facials. Remember that?
Yes.
We had about 25 moms and community people come out, and we did facials, and we had the red light, and we had Botox, and we raised $600 for the Joshua House. So thank you,
amazing.
Forever Young. You're the best.
Are you guys like robots or are you aliens?
I don't think
How,
so.
where are you finding this time?
I know, yeah.
Seriously,
So
do you
we
sleep?
get 8 hours of sleep a night. We start our days at 8 o'clock or 6 a.m. and we try to be home around 8 o'clock during the work week so we can,
Refresh
be
for the next
refreshed.
day.
And
Start all over again.
We
What
stay
is that,
busy,
7 days
but
a week?
no, that's only 5 days a week. We have a life.
You do?
Aw,
we make time.
good for
Yeah.
you. So what is the future like for Doublemint Sitting? Do you have any plans? Any?
So that's a weird question because
I guess it was a trap. We meant it to be weird.
we just kind of go with the flow. We don't set expectations. We obviously have goals as a business, but things happen. So ideally, we want to be retired by 40.
Ooh.
Or sooner.
Or
whatever.
sooner.
I like
Sooner.
that. Take it. Yes.
We know the business is thriving and constantly growing. So we just want to continue doing what we're doing and continue to be loyal and genuine and respected in the community, and whatever happens. You know, we're going to have an app come out soon.
Wow.
We have some big things in the works with some local nonprofits we're working with, and
that's
we can't
We
give
got
the details.
some videos
We
coming
have
out,
some
too.
fun videos dropping.
Ooh.
We just want to
So-
keep that quality of our business just kind of, you know, there, and
Right.
we can keep growing and just want to keep that community oriented.
So if we're true to ourselves, and other
gosh.
people will be true to us, and that's what we teach as a business to everyone.
Right. Wow, that's amazing.
So I don't really know what holds.
I don't know. The future is bright. I know that much. So I'm just gonna leave it there.
Yeah, but nobody's getting married or anything.
Not that I know of. Do you know something I don't know, bro?
Well, I don't know. I'm not a fortune
Just
teller,
wedding
but
plans.
you know,
Something
you're
with the Area
probably
51. Can they tell
around
fortunes?
that age.
they-
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure.
Checking.
I mean,
got
there's
magic
there's
8 ball app.
prospects. So, but as a business, we just focus on take one day at a time. We
Good
take one
for
week at a
you.
time. We get through the month, and we
Just
go
keep
from
it
there.
pushing.
Start it all over again.
Yeah, our personal lives are
amazing.
a little private,
Ah,
but just
all
know
right.
there's prospects.
Oh,
There's
okay,
prospects,
okay.
all right, there's-
We'll have to keep an eye on you guys for that. then.
Stay tuned.
I'm just saying, are you like available? Are you dating? I mean, there might be
It
some
depends
people
on
out
who's
here
asking.
that-
It depends on who's, you know, who wants to know.
I don't know.
Moving on.
There's plenty of options.
So as far as if anyone wants to reach out to you for either hiring you or if they want to apply for a babysitting position or just check you out on social media, where can they go?
Everything goes through the same process. You go to www.doublemintsitting.com. If you want a babysitter, you go to contact us or book a sitter after you've read details.
Everything.
Please don't ask us how much a babysitter is when on the rates page it tells you how much a babysitter is.
And if you want to join our team, there's a Join Our Team tab where it literally follows
you
a
go.
word-by-word, step-by-step process, and then we follow up with you as it explains also on that very nicely made website.
We have the best website thanks to Dig
Glow.
Glow. Thanks, Joe. And
Shout out.
There we
it's
go.
called Damn You Look Good Online.
Ooh.
So he's
And we do look
the
good
best.
online.
Yes, you do. Your website's
Joe's
beautiful.
awesome.
And then social media-wise, we have the best in my personal opinion, Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Instagram and also Facebook. So that's where you can find us.
Okay.
we have a YouTube page if you want to subscribe. I don't really know how to do
The videos are coming, but
Videos up there.
Don't
there
know
are
what's on
videos
there.
now.
there's like
It's kind of about random.
but it's like from my phone.
Oh,
I mean, it's very
Oh, wow.
cute.
Well, it sounds like you're going to have some videos to add to that
So
soon.
we're getting higher quality videos
Yes.
soon.
You'd be
Okay.
surprised
Thanks
what
to
the phone can do.
Morehouse Enterprise.
Morehouse Enterprise.
Yes,
Shout out
Anthony.
to you.
Yeah, he's the bomb.
Gonna hook it up.
Very cool.
And we just started a new thing because one of our business mentors said y'all should do it because we have so much time. We have a newsletter. So under the Contact Us
Ooh.
tab is a subscribe here.
Okay.
And it's like the sitter of the month, the family of
Any
the
fun
month.
events we have
and
coming up.
There you go.
So
And then we recap all of our events as
Vlogs or
well, so you can
anything
stay
like that?
posted.
we
as to
partner
what
once
we've
a
done.
month
Really
with
cool.
different mommy blogs or different people in the community, and sometimes people surprise us with blogs that we don't even know
They
they're
just want to
doing
do it,
it.
right?
So if
That's
someone
great.
wrote a blog about us for that month, then we will add that to the newsletter so parents can go and check that out. But we've had blogs about it takes a village to raise a child. Let us be part of your village.
We had a special needs centered blog about how we help with the special needs community.
Right.
Why people need a babysitter, because while you're cooking, your child is going to be in the kitchen destroying the kitchen.
Yep.
So we had a
Sounds
fun
about-
little
Or doing
Sounds
things we're
about
not
right.
supposed to be doing because
Yes.
they got too quiet.
beautiful photo shoot for that, thanks to Allie Neglio, the millennial mama.
Ooh.
Mama.
Millennial.
Millennial
She's a millennial.
mama. I
Cool
love
name.
that.
You got the bro sitters. You got the, what was the other
Gotta
one?
be catchy.
Yes.
And all of the people are our clients, which makes it special because
Right.
we are supporting them in the way that they're supporting us, and
Mm-hmm.
we want everyone
work
in our
together.
tribe to thrive.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone in our tribe to
Oh,
thrive.
you got a new tagline today.
Yep.
Our
We got a new motto.
tagline is don't stress, we're here. Because we
I
pet
love
sit,
that.
we will pick your kid up if you forgot them.
So all facets of your life, we can help you. Or we know someone who can. So
Gosh, you guys are amazing.
Don't stress, we're here.
I love that. Well, thank you guys so much for being here
course.
today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yes, no, thank you. It's exciting to be able to share like an awesome small business here in Tampa.
We're special.
So yes, you're
so
awesome.
fun.
You're
I think we're
Great
special.
thing.
You said it. You said it.
You're very special.
Oh, one of the highlights of 2019 was Gabby and I were traveling. We do lots of market research on the business. And it was 6 a.m. in the Miami airport, and this guy behind us said there was a coffee because that Starbucks is too long. And
None of us wanted to
so
wait
Gabby
anymore.
and I looked at him, and I was like, let's listen to this guy. He knows.
follow him.
And so we just looked at each other and we said, let's pay it forward because he was right.
Aw.
So Howard Dvorkin, he gave us, we were talking how we own a nanny agency, da-da-da-da. And he's like, I'm going to change your life. And we're like, okay, Mr. Dvorkin.
Oh my gosh.
And
Sounds
next
good.
thing you know, he connected us with the editor of the Tampa Bay Business and Wealth magazine.
No.
And we met with one of the editors, and they asked us some questions, and no one really knew why we were meeting.
Or what was happening at
But
all.
when Howie says meet, you
go.
meet. So
Oh
we
my
were all
gosh.
like, we showed up in ugly sweaters.
We were going to a holiday party and had these ugly sweaters.
And Miss Bridget was in a beautiful cheetah dress.
And we're like, oh no.
and we were at the Center Club.
You missed the memo.
And we were like, sorry, we're dressed this way.
She's like, no, it's fine. Let's chat. We're like,
What do you do? Like, it was so embarrassing, but it worked.
gosh.
And then next thing you know, June of this year, they surprised us, and we had a table of contents page and a 2-page spread in the Tampa Bay Business and
Oh
Wealth
my
magazine.
for women in business.
And they did
Wow.
this. It was Doublemint grows through reputation because our business is only built off reputation. And it was a very special gift they did for us.
Oh my gosh.
So-
Who's this guy?
Congratulations.
Howie.
Howie
Yep,
what?
Howie.
Holly, if you're out there, you know,
Howie, you're getting a shout out today.
we're
We
yeah.
owe him big time.
They owe you.
But
We're in need.
we're still a little heartbroken because we asked him. We send all of our families who are our regular families. We send them Christmas cards because we do Christmas cards since 4 years now. Of the team, we try to get like 8 to 12 girls together, and then we send our accomplishments.
Photo shoots
And
and all that.
everyone loves a pretty Christmas card.
Yes.
And we have fun designing it online, and it's
Aw.
awesome. But Howard, we were like, hey, can we send you a Christmas
What's
card?
your address?
What's your address? And he said no. And he was
Here's
like,
the best part.
he said,
my.
save the postage.
And put it into marketing.
And we were
Oh.
so, well, if Howard said no, he's very successful.
So we
saved the
didn't.
26 cents,
There
Howard.
you go.
And we sent him a
Photo of it.
visual copy in his email.
I bet he loved
So
that.
this year, we're finding you. And you're giving
You're
us-
getting
There
a
you go.
hand.
Yeah.
Better, hey, listen, Howard, they're with 2 realtors right now, so
We'll
you
find
have
you.
no
We're
chance.
onto something.
We will find you.
But it's just awesome how it doesn't matter where you are and the relationships you can build, and that's exactly what Doublemint Sitting is. It doesn't matter who you are, we want to work, we help, we grow, and
Everyone can offer something to someone.
we know someone for you.
Yes. Oh, well,
You're
you guys are
connected.
amazing.
Connected. That's what we call it in New York. You're connected.
We're in the know.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I'll make sure to put all of your contact information down below. Oh, yes. One last question. Do you study entrepreneurship, teaching?
Well, you mentioned you had a mentor. Like,
So entrepreneurship for us has just kind of evolved. Like we just started doing it. Like we never wanted to do this.
Nope. It's been a learning process for
But
both of us from the beginning.
during our beginning stages, we realized, okay, this is taking off. We have to figure it out. So Gabby went and got her master's in human
Wow.
services, and on top of her criminal justice degree and sociology degrees. And then I went and I got a degree in business management and supervision. That way, one of us
Can have some type of background.
have a business
Someone knows
background.
what's going on.
And that has helped us tremendously. And then I also have a different public safety degree, but that's beside the point.
Oh
But
my
I was
gosh.
just admitted into, well, I am currently in the Jim Moran Institute for Global Entrepreneurship,
Wow.
which is the program from FSU that is now in Tampa.
Very cool.
And I am in the first graduating class of St. Pete.
Wow.
So Jim Moran,
Oh my god.
it's exciting and it's different business owners.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's special.
Sounds like a great
So,
honor.
Check
So-
out Jim Moran
Jim
Institute,
Moran.
JMI.
Moran.
Okay.
So Shane.
And then we just, outside of school, we have we go to a lot of workshops and a lot of teaching opportunities, and we utilize an Entrepreneur
Robots.
Collaborative Center here
Robots.
in Ybor, so we utilize all of their services and their mentors and their input.
Operation
So
Startup.
we
my
utilize all of our
Sorts of
all of our
great
community
things.
partners to
You
help
gotta
us
remember
grow.
where you came from.
Yes.
And those people have helped us.
No, I was busy.
You are busy.
Feeling like
Look at your
I'm-
calendar.
We don't have kids or a significant other like you. So
You
you have an
kids,
excuse.
you have, 200.
time.
Well,
We don't even have dogs.
flying.
Oh my gosh.
We travel and
Goldfish or anything?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Tried the whole fish thing, killed it twice.
Don't tell people
Oh
that.
no! Don't give him a fish.
She killed the fish, and the fish jumped out of its
Fish
thing.
out. In all fairness, it fished out of its jumped out.
Oh
of its tank.
my!
And I was
Fish
so
are very different than
devastated.
kids.
Oh my gosh.
She killed the fish.
traumatic.
I did it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was really
No.
excited for it.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was excited
she cried.
too.
I cried. It jumped
Cried?
out of its tank while I was cleaning
What'd
the
you do?
tank.
You
And then
did a
I
ceremony?
and then I ran and grabbed another one. I was like, I gotta go to PetSmart and get another one. So I ran and got another one. And then like 3 weeks out and just, went belly up. One day we came home from work and I was like, I didn't even do anything to that one.
But
Oh
the
my
fish, like
Maybe you got some bad
the
ones.
tank was leaking everywhere.
It was a mess.
horrible.
What a mess.
got
Oh
some
my.
bad
Well,
ones.
I mean,
It's fine.
that's
Yeah.
a
No
whole
pets.
We've
project.
gotten through it.
You've got the business, so you're good.
I can keep that alive.
Yes,
We're just gonna leave
that
it
is
at
your
That's
pet
your baby.
and child
So
and
funny.
spouse.
I forgot.
Yeah,
Loretta.
it's all mixed into
Yes.
one.
What was the fish's name? Loretta?
Petunia.
Petunia.
Ah,
And Deborah.
Petunia.
Deborah.
You
I
have a
love
fish
the
named
name.
Deborah?
and Petunia.
Deborah Claire specifically.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Deborah Claire.
Because-
R.I.P.
We have names for everything. It's just one of those
Oh
things.
my god,
Oh.
that's cute. I
So
love
funny.
that.
Like Deborah Claire.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Is
Well,
that
anything else you want to mention about your business or anything you do in the community?
Yeah, we have the greatest clients. We probably have worked with over, it doesn't matter how many we've worked
No.
with because our clients are stable and they're awesome. But we have several professional athletes across the state of Florida, which is
Amazing.
awesome because they see what we do for the community and they will donate to all of our galas and
Wow.
help us spread the word, and it's amazing seeing the teams come together to help a small business. So shout out to the Bucks and the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Jaguars and
Everyone
all
else
of
I
the
didn't
teams.
mention.
You guys are
All
the
the
best.
teams.
All of them. Pretty much all of you.
You were meeting with the Lightning before you came here today, right?
Yeah, we did have a meeting with a couple of the Lightning, and the wives will come to our events and our galas,
They're
and
super supportive and
they are the best.
they're just
Cool.
yeah.
That's good.
Wow.
So if you see them, just say hi to them. They're normal people. We do a couple of big artists, and we have some DJs.
Yeah.
Wow,
and
cool.
Tapping into all the markets.
Yeah.
We help everyone.
You can throw a great party.
We have all the yes.
Yeah,
we
right?
could. We know everyone
Let's
and
have a
all.
party here.
There you go.
Now we're
Have a
talking.
party here.
So on next week's segment, how to throw a party.
How to throw a party by Gabby and Cynthia.
So we're Doublemint Sitting. Thank you guys so much for having us. If you have any questions regarding Doublemint, check us out on Facebook. Call us 813-0129.
Or text, whatever's easier.
And just know, Doublemint Girls, Synthia with an S and Gabby with an I.
Aww.
So people call us, like, we have a show called Eyes to Gabby.
Oh my
It's
It
my
never
show.
really took off. It was our version of like a what is it
vlog?
called? I guess a vlog. Or no, what is it
We
called?
didn't even post it.
Vlog.
It never really got anywhere, but we thought that we could be
Maybe.
funny
Yeah.
on the video.
You are funny. You are. Yeah, there you go. That's
So
for
we
your
named it
YouTube
Ice to Gabby.
page. Ice to Gabby.
Because it's together.
Oh man.
Don't go
We-
looking
we
for
can
it or
find
anything.
this,
It's not
like,
gonna.
now?
No, don't go looking.
We can-
It's not gonna be anywhere.
I think it's on my Facebook, like one video.
Oh my. Well,
One video,
we'll see if
got-
we can find
got-
that.
Yeah.
It's funny. Stay
If it's
tuned.
on the
Oh
internet,
my
it's always
gosh.
on the internet. So it'll be.
It's good. It's
Watch
good.
out. Well, so thank you guys again so much for being here. We
you.
appreciate it so much, and everything you do for the community on behalf of everyone who's benefited from everything you do. Thank you, because
Thank you.
it does. It takes a village. So, every person makes
What
a
did she said tribe.
a
No,
tribe.
it's both. We have a blog that says it takes a village,
Okay, okay.
and we just want everyone in our tribe to
Thrive.
Thrive or
Thrive. There
Thrive.
you go. I like
We're
it.
really good at
Together.
we can't stumble on the catchphrase.
You guys are the cutest. I adore you guys.
I see how it works now.
Yeah, I
Finish each other's sentences.
Yes, you really do.
Yeah.
Well, so speaking of celebrities, I know you have some celebrity clients. Our topic today is celebrities who live in the Tampa Bay area. I'm sure you know most of them.
I don't know about
We know a few.
Yeah.
We stay humble about it.
Well, we'll go over a few because it's just a kind of a fun thing to know there's someone, you know.
Living amongst us.
Yeah,
In
they're
our
walking
neighborhoods.
amongst us. Yeah. You might see them at Publix.
Go to
I
the
don't
same
know.
places we eat. And,
Yeah. There you go. So one I think most everyone knows is Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Bing,
In
everybody.
the Clearwater
Everybody
area.
got Hulk Hogan.
You can't forget about Hulk Hogan.
No.
Hogan's Beach, is that what it's called, right?
And where?
Hogan's Beach?
Oh,
It
is that
was
what it's called?
It was
Clearwater.
called
yeah.
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 Hogan's, yeah, I never went.
You never went?
No.
No, he's got. They have a statue of him out front.
Yeah, I
flexing, and
never
we're doing
went.
like kind of doing that.
The signature pose.
Yeah, his pose.
Oh, I like it.
Like that.
Oh, it's a,
There we go.
Ah.
All right,
Coming
Hulk.
for you,
Yeah,
Hulk.
right. Watch out. we could be your statue.
Yes, exactly. Another one, Derek Jeter. He's on the Davis Islands. I think he
He's
actually
got a
has the
small
most.
house out there, don't he?
It's really quaint. Just
Yeah,
on the corner.
I thought so.
Only
That's
like
what I thought.
30,000 square feet, slightly
it's not-
larger.
It's not
There's a
that
lot
big.
of cameras. Not that I like know.
Oh,
I have driven by.
Like
someone's
big deal.
taking
Mike.
out his house.
He
Yeah.
may live next door to a client of ours,
Oh,
so
there you
I
go.
will see him on the reg.
We've seen him at regular Starbucks in the area too. I mean, he's just
He
pops
goes
right
What's
in.
he drink?
I don't know. It's usually after he's already sitting and
It's like-
drinking and enjoying.
Hey, Darren.
Aw,
You know, we just say hi like that.
there you go.
He
like
doesn't know
that.
who we
I
are,
love
though.
it. I'm
Not
sure
yet.
he does.
He will
does
after this
now.
podcast.
Derek Jeter, hi.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, that's a very beautiful area in Tampa, the Davis Islands. There's a lot of professional sports players over there. It sounds like.
It's
So.
a very popular spot for them, for sure.
What else we got there?
There's another couple obvious ones like John Gruden, Tony
Uh-huh.
Dungy. You know, those guys are probably pretty obvious as well.
I think they're over in like the Avila area, over by
Yeah,
Carrollwood.
yeah.
North.
I know they're very active in the Grace Family Church. Tony Dungy is. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
incredible.
he's like a good motivational speaker too.
And we gained one recently.
Uh-huh.
We gained another Scientologist.
Ooh.
I mean, the Scientologist.
Like the man behind it
like
all.
the
It's
Scientologist,
the,
the Minority
icon.
Report guy, Tom Cruise.
Mr. Tom Cruise.
Yeah, we
Where's
just
he
got
at?
we just
Welcome
got him
to
like
Tampa,
2 years
Tom.
ago. Last 2 years, it says he
a
wanted to
pit
get
house.
he wanted to get closer
Oh.
to the church. You know, the main church is.
Which is down here in downtown Tampa, right?
Oh,
Or is
Clearwater,
it? Or Clearwater,
right?
okay. Because we have one in Tampa too.
Yeah, I think like in Ybor or
Yep,
something
yep.
maybe. Okay.
There's one there too.
I don't.
Yeah, this one, it's
so
next to like
confused.
a restaurant.
You
or
go
something.
there?
No, I don't. No, I do not at all. I've never been.
Okay.
What did
She
you
hasn't been there.
Scientology.
The Scientologist church.
Yeah. Duh. Okay.
They're probably all at Area 51. This.
Yeah, they are. That's exactly where they would be
Maybe.
hanging out.
Yeah.
Alright,
They're
gotta
all
go.
over. They're trying to get.
And Tom
you know,
Cruise.
they're trying
We got a
to
camp.
hitchhike
Probably camping out somewhere. Probably in a tent in the corner.
Oh, there you go. Men in Black 3.
Right, exactly.
Or maybe 4. I don't know.
I don't know what number we're on either.
They're trying to catch a ride back to Mars or wherever the hell they believe in. What's the planet they believe they're
Venus.
from?
No, I don't know because Mars, you can live on there. They said.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Mars has
Isn't
got
Mars
candy
the only
birds.
one
What-
that has?
I
They've
mean,
been doing
Light?
studies for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
think
life
so.
on Mars. I
This
missed
is
that day
beyond
in
my
science
pay grade.
The planets. I
Someone from NASA let us know.
Call us,
just know
let us know.
Pluto's not a planet anymore.
It's Planet X or something.
I know. What the
I
heck?
learned that from a
Planet X.
six-year-old
It's Planet
homework.
X or Y or something. Yeah, it's like a letter.
was it
It's
changing
irrelevant.
it?
Yeah. They took it
It's
right
a
out
star now.
So
or
sad.
something.
It's like,
I know, poor
it's like
Pluto.
September 20th is now going to
All
go
of
down
my
in
childhood
history
science
as
classes
the
just gone
day.
then.
They're wrong.
They're
Just like that story
Oh.
we heard. How about this one? This one's kind of surprising. Is Stephen King? I didn't expect to see that on there. Stephen King.
You know, Stephen King. He's in Sarasota, right?
It splits his time. It says between Maine and Sarasota.
Wow.
Sarasota's where I'm from. I was
Aw.
born there, adopted there.
Oh, I love it.
me.
Yay, SRQ.
Yeah, fifth floor of Sarasota Memorial.
So
Oh
you
my
could be in
gosh.
I'm telling you.
This keeps coming back to the alien.
September 20th.
That's it. Yeah. It's all about aliens this weekend.
Wow.
Do you know? Well, you guys don't even probably know. You didn't
I
know who Hart
know.
was.
Uh-oh.
I
What?
who
you
AC/DC
know.
is.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, she
Not
does
too
know.
much before your time.
Yeah. Do you know?
Yes, I know. I'm not, but I know. I just don't know who Heart is. Do a poll. How many of you know who Heart is?
Yeah.
They all know
We'll have
who
to put that
Heart
in the
is.
video.
No.
They all know. You know who Heart is.
No.
See?
They sing Barracuda, the song.
Do you know Barracuda?
Ooh, Barracuda. No, you don't know.
No.
You
You know that
don't?
song?
Yeah.
Did you really
They-
know it?
Yes, I know the song. I just don't know who
Yeah.
sing. I didn't know the name of the band.
Ah, maybe if I heard it.
Oh my
You
God.
won't if
We're
I
on the same page here, Synthia.
Yeah, we're blonde.
Maybe it's a blonde thing. I don't know.
I'm glad someone
Thinking of
They
the
gotta have. You must have heard them at like some wedding or some kind of function. That
You've
I
heard
don't
it, you
think
would
they
know.
play that at weddings.
well, not Barracuda, but
I
that's
listen
not
to,
the only song they
the
sing.
cha-cha slide at weddings.
It's not a wedding favorite.
You know.
Oh yeah, the chicken dance or
Oh,
whatever.
God. Those love songs.
Oh my.
A little Cupid
my.
shuffle.
That's not what we
You know
had.
what? Speaking
The
of
polka.
weddings, I was at a wedding a couple years ago in Ybor City, and lo and behold, Jerry Springer walked by,
No.
and he's actually from Florida too. Or well, he lives in Sarasota.
He was at the wedding.
No, he was just walking down Ybor.
Well, casually stroll.
Uh-huh.
I'm a big Jerry fan.
Oh, are you?
Guilty
My
pleasure.
guilty pleasure. Mari, Jerry, I want to know who's your daddy.
My goodness.
But listen, so my dad always said, oh, he's from Cincinnati, which is true. And he was on the same baseball team as my dad, but my dad's not quite that age. But they
Oh.
played baseball together, like in the neighborhood. So Jerry Springer, Phil Fairman, if you remember him.
Oh,
my dad.
Shout out Phil
Yeah.
Fairman.
He just
Jerry.
retired. He retired. I have no more health insurance.
No.
I think
Good
we
for
went to
him.
different high schools together.
You and Jerry.
Yeah.
Are you from Ohio?
You did.
Cincinnati?
Oh, I just said we went to different high schools
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
So you're the same age, but you went to different
No,
high schools.
I don't
What's
know.
happening?
No, Jerry's like 70. He's like 74. Yeah. Jerry's
He's
I
much
don't think you're
older.
the same age.
At all.
Didn't the guy that was on, you don't remember the bald guy?
Steve Harvey.
You're talking about
No.
You're talking about Wilkos.
Oh,
Yeah.
Steve Wilkos.
We
He's a
like
cop.
him, too.
Oh, that one. He's
my
serious.
He
favorite.
got his own
actually.
show. Didn't
Yeah,
he?
Steve
He
Wilkos
does.
show.
He also finds out DNA tests and all that.
He just kind of ripped off what his boss
Yeah,
was
but he's
doing.
really entertaining too.
I do like he's
Yeah.
He's really
Go,
tall.
yeah,
He's
he
jacked.
give him the
Yeah.
business.
He is.
serious.
Spends a
Does
lot
he
of time
kick
in the
out? I don't
gym.
watch his other show. Does he kick out his own people now, or has he got somebody that does that?
No,
for him?
he has. We all got people to do.
I mean, he was the people. That's all
No,
I'm
not
saying.
anymore. That's why he's his own.
Yeah.
He was a cop in New York or something. I remember. Yeah, I like Steve. He's a
Wow.
Yeah.
He's good people.
friend. I approve. Solid 10 out of 10. Recommend.
Oh my
Just saw 10 out
god.
of 10. Okay, so you know AC/DC. We've established that, which is good.
We
I'm
passed the
glad we know.
test.
Cheap
Well-
Trick. Have you ever heard of Cheap Trick?
Who?
Cheap Trick.
Cheap Trick.
Is this a person or a band or a thing?
It's a
You gotta give me like
It might
an
be a
ABC.
person.
Is it a noun? Is it a verb?
It might be a person.
I'm sure I know a cheap trick I could
know.
do.
There you
I
go.
think there's something different when you say cheap trick.
Yeah,
So I'm not going to say it out loud.
we're on the same
wrong
page.
Yeah.
but
Remember,
yeah.
I did go to school undercover working with the FBI.
We're doing cheap
Oh.
tricks.
I wasn't performing the cheap tricks.
Oh.
We were catching
Ah.
those.
Cheap tricks.
No,
No, there's a band called Cheap Trick.
I missed that.
Oh yeah, not familiar.
Cheap
No.
Trick. So do they live
Brian or Robin Zander was the lead singer from Cheap Trick.
Oh, all
He
right.
also
Shout
lives
out
in
Robin
Tampa.
Zander.
Yeah.
He lives in Safety Harbor. Oh,
Ah.
such a beautiful area. If you haven't
Safety
been out to
Harbor.
Safety Harbor, you got to go. They've got a really cute downtown.
Innisbrook.
And the little spa is really cute.
Mm-hmm, the Safety Harbor Resort
Innisbrook is
and
always
Spa.
donating to our events.
Are they?
They're the
Oh,
best.
that's amazing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Who else we got here? Oh, John Cena. I've heard
Oh, we've
people
seen him
saying-
at Dats or
Have
Daily
you?
Eats.
Daily Eats.
He's always
Okay.
at Daily Eats.
People see him. I guess
Nah.
he gets out a lot.
He doesn't stay hidden. He's
No.
It's kind of hard to miss. Isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
true.
He
Kinda
sits
big.
outside. Why do I know that? I shouldn't tell people that.
It's not. I mean, you walk by him, you're gonna notice.
Yeah.
Right. He stands
like,
out.
Oh,
gigantic
you
guy.
forgot. Channing Tatum.
Yes, I did
He
forget
went to
Channing.
Gaither High School.
Yes.
And Tampa Catholic.
And Tampa Catholic, and we all
I'll
know
know what
Channing
he's really
Tatum.
known for.
He was in the
Uh-oh.
first podcast about movies
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
over here.
Mm-hmm.
well, so we brought him to this one.
He's there.
Let's get him on the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be
Who do we call?
fun.
Who's Channing Tatum's
Someone
manager?
call us if you know
Yeah.
how to
These
get
are
in touch with
people.
him.
Yeah.
Remember
Get
where
you
you came
over
from?
here.
Yeah, you know, I do
Right.
have a friend that she grew up down the street from him, so I think him and her brother were really good friends.
My brother
so.
and him were actually in school at Tampa Catholic together. They just didn't know each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I just
All right,
don't know
well,
if Jen
we're
can
coming
do
for
it.
you,
I don't
Channing
know.
Tatum.
I don't know if you could keep your stuff together.
I don't know if I could either. Sorry.
Reunion.
Channing Tatum, Gaither reunion, class of 84 or what? No.
No.
84.
90
He
now.
was born. Oh my.
What?
That would be
what?
very tragic.
It's like 99.
02.
You'd be older than me.
03.
Math is not our strong suit. We haven't accounted.
I hope
We
you're
were
the graduated.
graduated in 02, so I'm just kind of putting things in perspective.
Right, yeah.
That's 302.
It has to be somewhere around
Somewhere
there.
02, 03, 01, early 2000s.
Somewhere around there.
Shannon,
Doesn't
you
have
know,
wrinkles yet.
you gotta correct us.
Yeah.
Let us
You
know.
gotta come on the
You know,
show
You have to call directly and let us know.
in your
the
magic
truth.
mic outfit
Yeah.
and correct us, okay?
No, you can keep your shirt on.
Sorry to
Don't
the
worry.
husband. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah. Any others that you know of? Any other?
Oh, my
Celebs?
list is pretty small over here. I'm sure there's more.
Yeah.
There's some that want to be under the radar.
I'm
How
sure.
about
We
you
can't
know
really
any?
name our
We
people.
can't. No.
I mean, there's you know,
HIPAA laws.
There's obvious
Yeah.
ones. Bucks players. Or
Yeah, there's some
Lots of
Race
professional
players.
athletes, so they
Right.
count too.
Yeah, but celebrity-wise, me? I'm kidding.
There we go. We got local celebrities here today. I love it.
Celebrity in the making.
Yes.
We count.
Yes, you totally do. Oh my gosh.
Yep, this is the
we're,
early years.
We're the plug, the babysitting, pet sitting plug.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. I love
I
it.
don't
How about your list? Your list don't have
That's
any
what they
more?
have. It's
You have the same list.
Oh, the same one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're copying on. That's
Well-
why we ran out.
Any celebrities that are interested in moving to Florida, to Tampa, you know, give
Realtors.
Rob or I a call.
Yeah,
We'll
Tom,
show you
I don't
around.
care about the Scientology thing. I'll still, take care of you. You want to get a place?
Oh man.
You
You
want to get
know,
a place?
yeah.
And if you guys have kids,
Then we
There
can
we
help
go.
you out.
Hey, you know what? This is a recipe
full
for
service.
success here.
don't stress.
We're here.
And so are we. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Well, so let's talk about some restaurants in the area. We usually do a restaurant of the week. We like to support small businesses in the Tampa area. So I'm going to hand this one off to you girls. Give us a little bit of a different input. You have a restaurant that you just really love in the area, or?
So we're all about culture, and we like to try things we can't pronounce or spell.
That's a
Or
good
they're
idea.
not native to here.
We like to go in
Okay.
restaurants and be like, that. I
Or
don't
just
know.
surprise me.
Yeah.
We do a lot of that.
So Gabby and I, one great thing about our business is we travel, and we've gone all around the world. We've gone to Bali, we've gone to Australia, we've been to Egypt and Israel,
Europe
and
and-
literally everywhere.
Wow.
But our favorite Tampa restaurant is Flames.
Which is
it's-
Indian food.
and they
Ooh.
were
So good.
voted for the best restaurant in Taste of South Tampa this year.
Ooh.
Yep, they're big Chamber of Commerce members, South Tampa Chamber members. So if you want some yummy Indian food,
Authentic.
off McDill, across the street from Dats.
Okay.
And Flames is so,
So
good.
Ooh.
If we could go 3 times a week, we would.
Oh
And
my
you leave with
gosh.
leftovers, so you have meals for like the week.
And they give you extra rice, naan. What's it?
Oh, naan and naan bread. Which
Yeah,
is
Ooh,
get
good.
it.
that's
The
So
garlic.
dangerous,
stuff.
but so good.
Flames is a
What's
must
your
do.
dish of choice there? You have.
I like the tiki masala, but that's just because I know how to say that.
Okay. I've heard
But
that
honestly,
one.
I've never had anything bad there, and it's
Oh.
also good.
I just point
Yum.
and say, like,
This picture.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just like it all.
Ooh,
How about another one? Can
nice.
you pick another one? I don't like Indian food. That's
Okay.
Flames. All right.
I'm not Indian.
Do you like American food, or like do you like?
What's your favorite Italian? You like
Oh
Italian?
my gosh!
Yes,
so
the-
in St. Pete,
no,
we just went.
No, the wine bistro.
In St. Pete, Soli.
It's
All right,
Soleil wine bistro and wine bistro Soleil. And
It's in St. Pete,
Anyway,
off the beach.
You
We'll
just
find
point
it.
at
Right
the
by the
restaurants
beach.
too?
We know it. You would
it's off
not.
Gulf Boulevard, and you
Okay.
wouldn't know that it's a restaurant
You
because it's like
wouldn't
in
go.
this. Yeah, it's like
on
in a
your
plaza.
own. Like you wouldn't
Okay.
go. You would
Oh,
just
really?
like you have to know about it to go to it.
But the people who work there are literally like Italian.
Like it,
And it's
so
super
good.
authentic, and the meat. Oh my gosh.
That fig and
And the bruschetta, and then
It's
the
so good.
carbonara, and really everything we've eaten there.
Oh
my gosh.
We went there last month and can't wait to go back.
It
It's so
was,
good.
we went for a celebration.
Do you remember
and
how to get there?
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
how to
it's
get
on
it.
Boulevard.
It's on the left. It's
Literally
right there.
very
Like I
easy.
see
we
it.
gotta get the
It's
name.
It's after
'cause
the
I'll
trade
go.
wind, so it's in that direction.
I checked in on Facebook, so I can find it.
Okay.
It-
We'll
yeah.
find it and we'll tag you.
Good. You
Something
have to go.
wine and bistro.
I'll go if
And
you
then
got
you go
time.
and wine.
How
Rob
to
is
get
going
there, what it's
tonight.
called.
It's affordable.
Yes.
But like just be ready. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive. It's just like
It's a good night out.
Yeah,
like,
it's
if you
good.
wanted to.
You're paying for good
But
quality.
from the street, you would not be like,
Right.
I want to go there.
Okay.
You know, like it's
It's
not.
like a hidden
It's like a
gem.
hidden.
It's like
Yeah.
Like
hidden
that.
secret of St. Pete, like us. Hidden secret of
Of the
Tampa.
St. Pete,
Tampa.
Tampa,
Right,
St.
yeah.
Pete. You guys are a match made in heaven.
Yeah. And
They're
the
so
owner
good.
came out and like asked how it was, and
Oh,
he's like
I
this
love it.
Italian man,
And they give us recommendations on other things to get like the next time. They have a cute little wine bar in the
we
back.
ordered
that's,
like
really
the
personal.
noodles were thick, like oh, it was so good.
All
Oh my
handmade.
gosh, that sounds
And it's very
delicious.
intimate. It's a very small restaurant. It's not like overly
What'd
crowded.
y'all
Oh,
get?
that's perfect.
Like,
How do I say what I got?
You got pasta carbonara.
Yeah, it was so good.
And then I got they're
Oh, you had
special.
lamb.
I had their lamb, and it was literally cut like butter. It was delicious.
Oh my gosh.
And then
this
somebody
is
else
so good.
got the scallops,
Scallops.
and then somebody, the one we were with, bless her, she got
Spaghetti.
Oh no, why?
She likes it simple, and she said it was the best spaghetti she'd ever had because they make their own sauce and noodles. So
Oh, so good.
But we got like a couple appetizers. We got mozzarella. What was that?
It's bruschetta, like
Bruschetta,
bruschetta,
and then
yeah.
we had fig
it
and.
was fig and like olives and cheese.
So you just have to go.
So good.
Dessert?
We couldn't even eat dessert.
We are full.
We couldn't. But they had like cannolis and like typical Italian.
Go. Okay, we gotta figure this out.
Yeah, I'm there.
We should all go
find
and
it.
test it for you.
Yes, there we go.
Now we're thinking.
And there's like a little wine bar, but it's quiet, and then there's like intimate tables. But you can like, we made friends next door, like at the table next to us.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh. how
it's like you can touch your
fun.
neighbor. It's quaint.
Oh,
Very
that's
cute.
You
perfect.
touch your neighbor
I
there?
mean,
And there's a little outside. There's like an outside seating area, so when the weather's not so hot, you can probably sit outside and really enjoy
Oh,
it.
what a perfect date
have
night.
to go.
Yes, for
Oh
sure.
my gosh.
It's something, and I can't think of the S
So-
name.
so we-
Bistro
We'll find
and
it.
wine bar.
We'll find
cafe.
it.
No, it's bistro and wine bar.
Buffet.
Cafe. I thought it had cafe in it.
Cafe?
All right, stay tuned.
You'll know.
We'll
let
find it,
you
yeah.
know.
Another really good Italian restaurant in Tampa, you just jogged my memory, is Donatello's.
Kennedy and
Yes.
Kennedy.
Not too far
They've been
from-
there forever.
Yeah.
But there's no windows.
Yeah.
I like
No.
windows.
Oh, you and your windows. I forgot
No
about
windows.
that.
I just see out.
One
I don't
star
want to feel
for
like I'm in like
windows.
prison. Like,
But it's
not that I've been. But
amazing. They
Yeah,
greet
yeah.
you when you walk in the door.
No, sure
the
you
owner
haven't.
greets you when you walk in the
haven't.
door, and
Yeah,
all the
very
often.
Italian.
Bars on the windows.
never
Very
gotten in trouble with the law.
Yep.
So that's another
Well,
one to
you're
try,
almost the law.
Donatello. All right. Well, now that we're all starving.
I know. Now I really want to go eat Italian.
Yes, exactly. Let's wrap up with one real estate quick tip. So, Rob, I'm going to hand it over to you.
I'm going to hand it back because you
Uh-oh.
said you had the story about
Yes.
something
An
that
open
actually
door.
happened recently. Yeah.
Yes. So if you remember in episode 3, we were talking about realtor safety, and I mentioned the open door properties, which anybody who has an iPhone can get into. All you have to do is download the open door app, bring it to the door, and it automatically opens for you. And I mentioned that I had to go into one and preview for a client. So I was all alone. It was an older home, so there's lots of hallways and no windows, barely any windows.
See,
Speaking of
creepy.
windows.
Yeah,
Yes, it was just a little scary for a female to be going into by herself. So I didn't know if someone would be hiding in a bedroom and jump out and no one would know that I was there. And that actually did happen recently. I can't recall where it was. Arizona. It was in Arizona. Someone walked into an open door property to take a look at it because they were considering making a purchase, and there were some squatters in there. So, you know,
Surprise.
and if anyone can get
never
into the
know.
home,
Yeah.
yeah, and you've got squatters' rights here in Florida. So, you know, you just got to be so careful these days.
Well, piggybacking, our neighbor, the house was vacant, and we had squatters next door, and like you could see over the fence. And it was so scary because when we would come home, like there they are partying. So we thank goodness we called the right people.
Called the city.
Right.
And took care of it.
Just be careful because vacant homes are like
Right.
kind of sketchy. And it was our next door neighbor, literally right there.
Oh
They're
my
breeding ground for
gosh.
squatters,
They
so
found
and you never know until you go in.
Until
so.
you get in there, yeah. So,
They squatted for a year, and we were constantly battling, constantly fighting with them
And finally-
to leave. And yeah, but we never saw them. We only heard them, or we would see like random
that's
house
really
lights on throughout
scary.
the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Thankfully, nothing else ever happened. They were simply just in the house.
But now we have a new neighbor.
There you go.
Neighbor.
Thanks for moving in.
Somebody, are they good neighbors?
Yeah,
No
she cut
party?
trees down, and the pool's clean. And
Yeah, she's got new furniture on the back, so we're good.
she drives a nice Cadillac. So we're doing good.
We approve.
No more squatters.
No more squatters. Problem solved. Just get someone to move
Good.
in.
Gosh. Oh man. Have you been in any of the open door properties, Rob, or anything similar
I
to
was,
that? There's a couple of them.
Yeah, I was in, was it not open door?
There's a couple, I can't recall.
American Homes for Rent, I think it was.
Oh,
I was
okay.
looking at rentals.
Those are similar,
It was actually, you know, I think they typically have nicer rentals. You know, like in neighborhoods in New Tampa, anyways, like Hunter's Green, Arbor Green, those kind of communities. So they're not like.
Right. They pick and choose who they want to.
So
use as a
it was
client.
a little different system though. Like I had, as a realtor, I had to call and register.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good.
It's better so they can
had to
say
register
some
my
type of
client
level of
as
security.
well.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so it was a little different system, but actually, what is the one with the blue door? Bungalow. They're kind of new to the area.
Oh, okay.
They're known for like having the blue doors.
Okay.
They have a system where you download an app and you register it with them. But again, you register, so now it knows who you are.
Right.
And you actually put it. I don't know if it works on Bluetooth or what, but they have like a little
Like
thing by
scan
the
something?
door. Yeah.
Yeah.
It scans it. So it just goes whoop. And
So they
then
know
it
who's in there.
unlocks the door. And I guess that comes with the house. Like they leave it. So the new
Oh.
owners have this. That's how they access their house.
Oh, that's cool.
That's interesting.
It's that new technology.
Yeah.
Probably like
I
random.
have a key and a door.
The old-fashioned way.
You know, normal way.
Yeah. Oh
I
my
got
God.
cameras though.
Yeah, there you go. Just like Derek Jeter.
Same.
We don't have as many cameras as Derek Jeter. He's got probably as many as the casino. But
Oh man.
We're a couple.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's breaking in.
Yes. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah. So I guess moral of the story: be safe. You know, watch where
your
you're.
surroundings.
Yes. Bring a friend.
Trying to at night.
I mean,
Yes.
between us, I get scared. It's really embarrassing. Like, I turn the lights off and I run. Even though I'm in my house, I run to my bed.
I could think like a really funny story that happened the other day. But
It was like, I was in the shower and then I like heard a song.
I heard a thump, and I literally went, "Did you hear that?"
And then I was like, I was in the shower.
And I was like, "No, someone just broke in."
And so then I was like, I'm not going out. And so we walked like this to the door.
Oh my gosh. You
And
guys are
she was
hilarious.
like, "We gotta go first. We
system.
gotta turn the corner." And I was like,
I don't want to die first.
and all that had happened was the bag I had set on the counter had
Oh.
fallen, and I just went, "Seriously?"
Oh my
But
gosh.
like, who's gonna die first?
Right. Oh, you're throwing each other to the wolves.
She threw me to the wolves.
yeah, right?
No. So much for best friends.
Right.
Who would do social media?
How would the business
Come on,
survive?
yeah, right?
Oh man.
Either one is
Oh,
thinking about pushing the other
priorities.
one forward.
No, but we do, like, we know, like, if one of us dies, like, what we expect out of the business. You know, we think about that.
Well, that's good. See, you are prepared for the future.
I guess we are.
That's our preparations.
Yes.
I want a nonprofit.
I don't want to die anytime soon. That'd be great.
Oh,
We can
man.
just push off on that.
Oh my gosh. Well, oh, thank you guys again so much for being here today.
you,
It's an
thank
honor
you.
to have you. And everyone, if you're looking for a babysitter or a pet sitter or anything else, please contact these girls. Doublemint Sitting. We'll put their contact information, their social media, their website all below the video. We'll tag them on Facebook as well. So thank you guys so much. We
Thanks,
appreciate
guys.
it.
It was fun.
Yes, thank you all for
It was
being
fun.
here. We're off to get some Italian food now.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you.